What do you know about the Federal Sunshine Act and the Patient Protection Affordable Care Act? Do you know how this new law will affect your reputation, your patients, or your practice? Before we go into details about the PPACA, let's start with a few definitions. We refer to unforeseen costs, speaker fees, consulting payments, royalty payments, and any transfer of value as a spend instance. What are unforeseen costs? Unforeseen costs, such as food, travel, and non-educational gifts, while not traditionally considered income by physicians, are still reportable to the federal government. Additionally, we refer to the physicians involved as covered recipients. The Physicians Payment Sunshine provision of the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act will require that medical device, pharmaceutical, and biotech companies track all gifts or payments. This information is to be reported to the federal government. The federal government will make this information available in an online public database. The Federal Sunshine Act was intended to increase transparency on the relationships that pharmaceutical and medical device companies maintain with physicians and teaching hospitals. What do physicians think about this new law? 47% of physicians are not aware that pharmaceutical and medical device manufacturers are required to track and report expenditures made to or on behalf of physicians greater than $10. 53% of physicians are not aware that the information disclosed to the federal government will be made available to the public in a searchable database. What can you do once the information has been published in the public domain? What will you do when there have been inaccurate or incorrect spend instances reported about you? How will you explain your relationship with industry to your patients? What might your colleagues say about you? How will you address the media? How would this affect your government grant relationships? How will ProPublica interpret the information about you? How will pharma and AdvaMed view your relationships with industry? Who will you contact when you have a question or dispute about the information reported about you? Do you want a way to track and dispute spend instances prior to disclosure to the federal government? The most convenient and efficient way to track and manage spend instances that will be or have been reported to the federal government is by using the MediSpend Notification Center, which is free for all licensed healthcare professionals. Conflict of interest disclosures are under intense scrutiny by Congress, the IRS, the NIH, state legislatures, specialty societies, and the public. How will you manage your COI disclosures? Track and manage your disclosures with the Physicians Professional Network Disclosure Center. Visit the Physicians Professional Network and become a member today. Take control of the information about you and your relationship with industry.